can like kind of guide it. See how this see he's about to get ate up. This werewolf about to get tore. Look at his life already. He about to jump right into it. Boom! He ran in that wall of death. Bow! Like, what the hell is this? What did I just run into? I was just trying to chase what it looked like as a human being, and what is this purple spinning shit that I just ran into? Just laid out, cold. At life, he does way more damage when they below 50%. Oh, we gonna chop him up. All we gotta do, man, look at all this ball of bladed death just trailing behind me. If I just get him to fall into that, it's chop. Oh, here it comes. Oh my goodness. He just turned and looked, and that shit just tore his nostrils all up. Oh, he just... He ain't even have a chance. Yo, what is going on? This is the Dizza, back with games, tech, and things. Also known as the Dub Beezy, about to bring to you a indie game gem you might not know about. Today I got Scarlet Tower. If you are a fan of Vampire Survivors, you might really like this game here. And it is very similar. Now, it is different. Where the diversity comes from is this here. We have vampires, elves, humans, and demons, and all of them have, each character has certain passive abilities and glyph abilities. You also have a talent tree you can spec under. You can buy it with the gold. As you can see, I done maxed out most of this stuff. Yeah, I haven't bought everything, but I guess I could go ahead and buy all of it because I see I'm balling. I played a little bit, so I might as well just go get everything. But yeah, you can make certain builds with characters. You have unlockables. And here is another thing that is very interesting. You have racial traits in this game. Also, you have a day phase and a night phase. And of course, as you would guess, a vampire would have more special abilities and advantage at night. So certain racial traits do certain things, and also you have passive abilities and also glyphs that you can level up as well once you trigger these passive abilities, and they show you who they work with. And you can level these up. Also, you have your stats over here you can buy with gold. Of course, I have already bought everything up. And also in this game you have familiars, which you find in the map, and you may find them and it'll start off like this. They'll be little bitty somethings, and then when you play with them you get XP, you lock it, and they get bigger. See, this is like the second rank, and then they grow full grown, and you can pay and upgrade them and get certain buffs, so they help you out. But yeah, man, this is a very good game. The first game we're gonna go with Vlad, and we're going to go in the Night Pine Valley and start at the high corruption level. Of course, you unlock these levels when you play, and you get more stuff and more monsters too. So let's go ahead and jump in this and see what it's about. All right, and we are starting off with Vlad. And just like any other bullet heaven game, Vampire Survivor, like the monsters progress and change different as you prolong more into the game. Right here, you can see I wanted to get that Scarlet Sword, which is my base sword. You have a base weapon, and I would say most of the time you'll see me. I just got health. One of the things I try to do is get everything I want. See, I'm about to get this attack speed. I try to plan out my build a little bit early and get everything that I need first. So let's just say if I want a particular weapon or one of the items, I'll go ahead and get it if it's new, because more than likely it'll pop back into my role when I'm trying my build, and the more chances that it'll be easier for me to get my build because more of my stuff will pop in. Again, we want to upgrade this Scarlet Sword, my base weapon, first. because it's just OP. Most of the weapon, the base weapons for these characters are pretty OP when you get them to level 5. You do have evolutions in this game. There are quite a bit. I got a Ivy staff, which is kind of like, it reminds me. Oh, and forgot to say this. They have a merchant, a secret merchant on the maps, and if you can find them, they have these OP weapons and items like flask and stuff to buff you, and you can only buy one, and you use them with the currency that you use is how many things you have killed. But the weapons in there are pretty damn OP, and they also can be evolved or fused. And when you do that, oh man, this is just on like Donkey Kong. Now, the way to evolve in this game, in this particular bullet heaven, let me get this Scarlet. Oh, let me get this Hellfire staff. Go with a Hellfire staff build. The thing is that you have to have 2 weapons. I think in Vampire Survivors you need a weapon, a matching item to go with it. On here it's 2 weapons, and you need them both rank 5, level 5, in order to evolve them. In order to evolve them, once both of them are rank 5, you get a chest and you'll get the evolution version. And of course, the 2 weapons that disappear and become 1, and which will give you more room in your weapon slots. So you can have a couple, you can have as many evos as you can, as long as you can fit it. But the thing is, here's another thing. In this game, evolutions can be ranked up too. So once you evolve your weapon, that's not it. You can rank that up 5 times and get it to be OP. Right now, I got the Holy Water, and I know it might kind of sound kind of, oh, my freaking Windows just went off. I know it might sound contradictory to my character, but I'm actually trying to get that evolved to the Antichrist blood, and that is pretty good in its evolved state. So I'm trying to turn it into something that's more vampire. You know, I try to match it with the character a little bit more, and sometimes it does happen. Certain things you see that the weapons match with the character, kind of like the Knight guy. He has a lot of light weapons, and you can pick certain things like Holy Water and Holy Bible, and it actually it synergizes with. I mean, well, that's just me. Oh man, I hate these freaking things. These walls of flesh. They recently just got nerfed and updated. It's not in this video, but they have way less life. They can be very dangerous if you have a weapon that goes out like a hammer or the Celestial Sword, which is actually what I'm going for. I'm trying to get the Celestial Sword because the Ivy Staff is what pairs with it to evolve. Now, the reason why it's dangerous is because once they fly out, it's a good thing it can knock it out and free you, but if it comes back in, it could bring it back in and hit you, and those things do a lot of damage when you hit them. So you just can't step out of there and walk out. You either got to DPS it down or move it like that. And normally you can DPS them down when you're in the late game, when all your weapons are fully maxed out. We got a chest. I'm trying to save it. Get this Ivy Staff up so we get ready. The Ivy Staff is like seems more of, what's the word I want to say? Something like the elves would use. It's like druid, like, yeah, there we go. It's like a druid, like, but you pair it with the Celestial Sword, which I'm trying to wait on to get the drop. And see these chests sometimes when you got, look at it, there we go, Antichrist blood. And also you can, when it gives you a good roll like that with a lot of things, there may be some stuff in there that you don't want. And what you see right there is I just discarded them. You can discard them and say, hey, I don't want this because I don't want this in my build. I want something else. Now we'll upgrade my Evolve Antichrist blood. And what that does now is red, and not only does it stops the enemies, you know, it really slows them down, and it does a lot more damage. And I think it shoots out a lot more, covers way more area. The Ivy Staff, it locks enemies in place. So if something is chasing after you, like one of those high mobile elite, like silver wolves, werewolves, because they can travel far and fast, and they'll chase you down when it gets nighttime. And those things are locking in place, so like locking bosses in place to give you some breathing room to get away. I got the cloak, the darkness cloak. And this is kind of like the garlic and Vampire Survivors, and this one's pretty good, especially when you max it out. But again, I'm trying to now with the secret merchant. Some of the weapons again in there can evolve. So I seen a frost sword in there, and the frost sword, I believe, the evolve weapon for it is the frost Scythes. So I'm trying to sit there and hold out to certain weapons that I could get. So hopefully they can fall in my rotation so I could go in there and pick it up. And of course, once you buy something, that's it. You can only use the merchant one time. You do have reroll items laying around the map. So you can get, use rerolls if you don't get what you want during your roll for your weapons. It is, and you only get 3. But you can find, like I said, they look like dice around the map. I'm going for a crit. It's crit ring, so we can hit hard. Cause see, the thing about Vlad, he hits hard. He has a lot of crit damage, especially when it gets to night, and he drains life. I'm doing an undead death build to where anytime I kill enemies, you see those little ghosts and them undead ghosts pop up. There's a chance they pop up and they fight for me. And I can also spec certain ways to where if they die, like once they disappear, they can explode. I got it to where the more allies they're considered allies, the more that I have on the map, I do more damage. Like for each one is 10%. Definitely get this armor. I need this armor. And I'm playing high corruption level. In this game, I don't know. I mean, me personally, when you start getting to these high corruption levels, the armor and the health is a freaking must, because things will just tap you and your life will drop. And it was even rough in the earlier before patches because the hitbox was just so freaking small. Well, I guess you could say big, because you wouldn't even be near a freaking monster and he can tap you. Your life would just get drained down. So they corrected the hitbox. They do update this pretty good and add in a bunch of goodies. And they just recently added in the second passives and glyphs and stuff like that. I don't have it in this video, but I have it on Veronimus, the demon guy with the Scythes. You'll see, and I put it on the passive where he now has a black portal that sucks everything in, and you'll see it's pretty cool. So here's an elite. That's an elite right there that's screaming at that health bar above his head. And you get elites, and then you get actual bosses. Just like any other, Vampire Survivor, like at the end, you do fight the Reaper. But, well, I'll say this. You fight the Reaper, and it's not like it's just game over, the Reaper come kills you. No, you got to fight that thing. He will chase you around, have all these, like I said, it's like Castlevania. It's a mixture. It has some Castlevania-esque animations and characters, but I really like it's really different. Well, a difference in that. I didn't want to grab that. I hate when they spawn it on top of you, because I try to save my chest for the Evos. Those little zombies right there you see with the circle, they all buff their character. So the green ones heal the other enemies. The purple circles, they give you a debuff to where you can't heal. And healing is a big thing in this game. To me, I mean, you can go all damage build. Let me get in there. Oh, that's what I'm going for. The flame crown. The flame crown, and I have my robe. The robe pairs build that. Look at that. Ooh, them things do damage. He just get ate up, just all in that fire. Ooh. Ooh. Burnt up. Burnt up. Yeah, them things is strong. When those weapons, and if you can find a secret merchant, matter of fact, that's one of my main things when I start. It's like, okay, let's get them moving and try to find a secret merchant. And you can visit, like I did earlier, you can get into the shop and just see what he has first, and then you can plan out your build. Look at that flame, just eating on that flame crown is just eating them up. Look, I'm just dragging this moth elite just all through it. Stepping up, flying there, buddy. Flying there. Don't burn all them wings off. But but you can go to the merchant, see what he has, and then plan out your build. See what weapons like. Okay, he got a frost sword, flame crown. All right, I'm gonna go for the flame crown, so I'm gonna be looking for the robe to evolve it. And then when you're ready, you can come back and get it. Look at that. Look at that. See, he got stuck by that Antichrist blood. Get this armor up. Get this armor up. And you got different orbs, gems to pick up in the game. When you see the red ones, they give you XP too. And when nighttime hits, you have night shards, and they give you more XP. And you use these different type of gems and shards to buy different, to upgrade your different abilities in the game for your character. Agony of Crown. I just evolved that flame crown. Oh my goodness, it's about to be on. Well, it burn, baby, burn. Oh, look, y'all shall not pass. Upgraded. We want that ASAP. Just look at it. I just got the chill in here. Look, man. Oh, they ain't getting through. They ain't getting through. Once you can get that, I mean, you're just gonna start wrecking. If you can evolve one of those secret merchant weapons, it's just obliteration. Especially for the boss, because some of these bosses, man, like they can be rough, and they have a lot of mobility. But if you can get them to swing into that, like they have a secret merchant Scythes, like I forgot what it's called. But I play it on the demon guy, and the way the stuff comes out, it comes back in and it follows you, but you can make it trail you and make it run into the boss or the elite and just destroy them. You'll see me do it. I'm sure I'm gonna pull it off because I do it every game. I don't know. I ain't really want that, but we'll take it. I didn't get the drop. Yeah, you only get so many rerolls in this game, so you gotta really know how to map out your builds. Like I said, I try to grab everything I want if I see it, if it's new. That way I can get it in my rotation, so if it falls into my drop, I could get it and easily make my build. But yeah, again, like the purple guys right here, you cannot heal if you're in that vicinity. The fire guys, I don't know, I think the fire guys, they really don't hurt you when you kill them. It actually hurts them, I think. I haven't seen. Ooh, eat them all up. Eat them up. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. Especially when I heal up, like mean rank it up. Yeah, it is a lot of action in this game. Now that I have this, and now that I have two Evos, I got more weapon slots. Oh, it's nighttime. Let's get it on. There go the damn silver werewolf. Jump into that wall. Jump into that wall. And that's the thing, you want to have good mobility, because when you got in the nighttime, you will get swarmed. You see all these werewolves coming out. Give me that agony. Ground. Ugh. flying there, Mr. Wolf. Ooh, he got ate up. Man, it's and I will say, man, this is a very beautiful pixel art game. Very, very nicely done. It looks amazing. Look at that. Look at that. All I just got to do is sit behind here, read a newspaper, drink some coffee, and they just all gonna run to this flame like moths to a light. Let's see what I want to get. Cooldown. Now the cooldown, that hourglass, this, I don't know. I could be wrong, but from what I know, this is the cooldown for your special weapons, like the things that you get. The attack speed works for your base weapon, I believe. Maybe, I mean, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It might be. Oh, Celestial Sword, give me that. So the Celestial Sword is kind of like Alucard. Like, it sends that, you know, if you watch Castlevania, you know how he has his sword that flies around. It's like telepathic, the way he wants to control it. That's what that Celestial Sword is like. Again, this, if you have this is good to get out of them walls of flesh when they appear around you to block you in. It can get you out, but it also can kill you. So you need to keep an eye on that sword, so when it boomerang back, it doesn't knock anything towards you. Oh, gotta turn in this bat and move, or they are everywhere. Yeah, I just burnt that freaking silver werewolf up. And certain items are good for certain things, like that silver gun you see right here, and it evolves with the snow gun, but it is like a slow, very hard hitting weapon. I ain't really got what I want to get, but I'm thinking of prepping for the next weapon, because I can evolve the Ivy Staff and the Celestial Sword, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the knife in case I come across the Frost Scythe, and then I can evolve that, because that, you know, the Celestial Sword and Ivy is gonna combine, and it'll give me a free slot. There we go. Eat all of them up. Eat all of them up. That just area denial, man. And then that's good. The Antichrist blood works good because since my passive ability, I can fly, like I could turn into a bat and fly and get the hell out of dodge. All that stuff is behind me and can slow the stuff down and do damage to it and kill it. Look at that. It's just area denial. That fire stuff is my little familiar, my salamander guy. And the reason why I got him, he's more geared toward crit damage or critical chance, one of the two. And Vlad is based upon crit damage or crit chance. So they both combine well, because Vlad hits hard. Because you want to see how this base Scarlet Sword is doing a lot of damage. I really love to get that up first before anything if I can, because it's just so consistent. You know, there's always firing. There's really no short cooldown, so you'll get the most out of it, especially if it's a good base weapon. Not all base weapons are great. I'm not too big on the girl, what's her name, Nin, the elf. She shoots kind of like this big, I don't know, ball of energy and explodes like a grenade. It's cool and all, but you got to make a certain build to synergize with that, because you got gaps in your attacks, and enemies can close in on you. So you definitely need attack speed with her and cooldowns to get all that out. Well, I mean, I do my builds. Oh, I hate these damn things. And they get close, they explode. You'll see the red stuff. Ignite, signal. Oh, got the Evolve Horizon Sword. Let's see, we got in charge. Yeah, we'll take all that. That's everything I need. And the Horizon Sword is much stronger. I think it might throw 2 out. Oh man, do not get hit by those freaking running things. They will destroy you. They just recently nerfed that too, so they shouldn't be too bad. But if you get hit by them, that's almost like freaking instant death. If you don't have armor, you don't have health, you just might as well get ready to start a new game, because they are just gonna steamroll you, and that's it. Ooh, all that beauty. Just run into that purple wall. damage. Ooh, I just see 40k. Yeah. Look at that damage hitting for 40k. Yep, might as well get all this. Yeah, I really didn't get. I didn't get the frost. I couldn't get the frost Scythe. So I just settled for the glacial staff. I can't. The knife and the glacial staff don't really combine, so we're almost done soon. We're near the end of our run. And well, the good thing about it though, since sometimes it's like this, if get out of here, get out of here. See, there's some things I don't like about this game. I'll go over that maybe, well, probably in the end, a little bit at the end of this. But I forgot what the hell I was saying. I guess I'll go ahead and just go over what I was talking. I think I was talking about, yeah, the glacial and all that stuff. The knife, it don't really go together. So we're near at the end of the run. And the good thing about that though, if you don't evolve your weapons, you can go ahead and get more shards if you need them to upgrade stuff. Because if you got more stuff to rank up, more weapons, if you're constantly getting evolutions, you're gonna be in a constant ranking up situation. But once you maxed out, you can't rank up nothing no more. When you grab chests and get stuff, it's just gonna offer you gold and shards. And sometimes they'll offer you like substantial amounts. Like they'll have like, hey, you want 750 night shards, or 350 night shards, or 700 gold. They'll ask you that. So it's a good way to farm if you don't need to play with evos. Oh man, look, this wall is just, they just came through. Look, all this area now, all them little undead ghosties I got, they firing all of that ectoplasmic AoE on the ground, just lighting it up. That's what they doing. That horizon sword is like 2 swords, and it does more damage. Oh yeah, I like that glacial staff, but I like to put it with your boy Lance, the human, the archer. He is real good too. So yeah, I mean, there's certain, like I said, there's certain characters I like to pair things with. Look at that. See, it just opened up that. It just opened up that, bro. Like, hey man, you need a way out? Let me help you out. It's like, just the DPS is just drastic. Look at them little damn things down there. Them football player men. Every time I see him, it look like football player men just trying to run through you with their shoulder down. See, here it go right here. See, you have a chance. We want to get that because that offer the most nice shots. I really don't get gold because I'm real good on gold. I'll tell you, in this game, you probably more than likely won't hurt for gold. It's gonna be more so night shards. The cost of things for night shards is a lot. Even with the red orbs, even though they don't, the red gems or whatever, even though they rarely pop up, the cost for the things that cost for red orbs or gems, it's not that much. It's like probably only 100. But one single upgrade for a familiar for one rank is like 20k, 20,000. That is a lot. So most of the time I'm farming for freaking night shards. I'm like, give me all night shards. Give me that. Give me that. Woo. Give me that. Stay in there. Stay in there. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that goes on in this game. It's a lot of action. A lot of whipping, diving, bobbing and weaving. Now, I guess I'll go ahead. Let's see, we only got about 3 minutes, and you got a timer in the right corner, right-hand corner, right top side corner. You don't necessarily have to get all the way down to that timer. If you have enough DPS and you can kill all the bosses and elite within earlier, You'll be getting home early. You'll be getting off work early. See? And this is what happening right here. There goes the Reaper. He is ready to come, and we'll try to get him in this wall of flame and just decimate him. Oh my goodness, he is fast. Let me fly with this dang bat. We got them Reapers, them telepathic Reapers, Scythes. Ooh, 8 up, 8 up. Ooh, just ran through him. Look at the dang agony crown. Look at that damage. Ooh, that thing is nasty. And that scarlet sword too. Look at that. Yep, and there you have it. And it shows you all your weapon builds and how many things you killed and the enemies, bosses slayed. But this is Scarlet Tower. Hope you enjoyed it. Check me out. I'm gonna make another run to show you what's up. All right, we're gonna make a Varamus run, playing with the demon. And of course, to tell you that they did a update. And now, as you can see, we have the second passives open and unlocked, and we can go ahead and we're going to go ahead and upgrade this on Varamus, and we're going to upgrade the glyph as well. And what his specialty on this one is kind of creating this demon portal that's just going to suck everything up into it and do damage to it at the same time. So this will be interesting to see. I've never seen it. I'm going to check it out and see what it's like. All right, and we're gonna go in level corruption 8 and make a run for it. Now, in this build, we're going for damage. I got the Salamander familiar. As you can see that he is spec'd mainly for crit chance and damage. That's what I am going for. And I'm gonna try to do an all Scythe build. You know, when we start off again, we want to get as much as get the health, get the frost silk, get this armor, and get my base weapon. We want to get our inventory, everything out, our build going, everything that we want, and just grab it. Now, also, I didn't explain, but just kind of give you overall gist of the UI in the top left-hand corner is your weapons in the top row, and you can see that every little notch means the level. So my base weapon is level or rank 3. Frost Sith is 2, and you can see the inventory of the items under it. As I got the health and the armor. Let me get this slime staff. Slime staff is really good in this game, especially if you got a character that does like a lot of projectiles, like Lance, which I'm gonna show you. And it evolves with the necrotic. Not the necrotic. That's the fusion evolution. I want to say, what is it? The cosmic orb or something? Not cosmic. That's one of them damn orbs. Corruption orb. It fuses with that and turns into the necrotic orb. That thing is always useful. It is very powerful. So pretty much it can go with any character to clear out some stuff. Now, as I said earlier in the vid before, get this cool down. Said earlier in the before, I'm going to go over a couple things I do not like about this game. Oh, and there goes the free reroll item you can get to add more free rerolls to see. As you can see, if you caught it real quick, had 4 rerolls. But I'm going to go into a couple things I think that the game can work up on. It's not that much. Overall, the game is great. What I do not like is there are too many damn trees. Okay. It is hella annoying. Oh, here goes the proc. You can see the demon portal open up, just sucking everything in, just wipe everything out. Yeah, that's cool. I never seen that. It's a big black hole. There's too many damn trees. I get it. You know, the dev was probably proud. Say, hey, I made some pretty good dang trees. You know, well, I mean, we can see that, but there are just too many. Now, in the area I'm in, it's kind of pretty okay, but some areas it is just overwhelming. Like to me, it kind of disrupts the flow of the game. It's already enough. You bobbing and weaving it through enough stuff. But when you have so many trees, especially with some of the things in the map, like ponds, like it's hard to see. There's one particular pond or whatever that you can actually look like you could cross over. There's one you cannot. So, and especially when it gets nighttime, you really can't. It's hard to decipher the two. You'll get hung up on trees. Sometimes there's just too dang many, like where it's just ridiculous. Now, if they can place it in a certain way to where it can correlate with gameplay or strategy or build of a character, those things are nice. Like they have a specific area. You probably just seen me earlier. There was some trees that were shaped kind of like a U, and they had items in there. So it could give the player the decision to say, hey, I can go in here and get this stuff, but I risk danger, so it gives you options to weigh out your gameplay. So I think that'd be great, but they're just kind of like, and even with the trees, it's just dial it down a notch, If it's at 10, I say bring it down to like a 9, or 8.5, but, it gets some areas, it's just too many. You can't move, you get stuck, so that can be annoying. One problem that I do have with this, look at that portal just eating up all that, doing all the damage around there. Another problem that I have with this is that this game, it has an auto aim and a auto aim off toggle. The problem is when you begin to manually aim, there's so much stuff going on, you can barely excuse me, you can barely see your mouse. Now, when you got an idea where it's at, that's not the problem. It's more so the problem to where the inventory in the top right, when you scroll over it with your mouse, there's a pop-up tooltip that tells you what the weapon fuses with, which is great, I think. Which is great. I like it. It tells you like, hey, this weapon goes with this, so be on the lookout. You might want to go ahead and pick this weapon up if you see it. The problem is that when you got so much stuff going on and you scrolling over it, once you go over it, that tooltip sometimes is hard to go away unless you roll your mouse back over it to make it go off. So while you're fighting, that big old block that just say, hey, this weapon fuses with this, is just blocking the view. So that is annoying too as well. To me, that should be a tab option. Hey, like in Vampire Survivors, you can hit up and then and hit the tab option, and they'll show you all the list that goes this. They'll show you what plus this equals this. Simple as that. It doesn't disrupt the flow of the game, the peripheral, and everything is smooth. Yeah, I get it. It's very convenient right there to have all your stuff, and you could just glide over it with the mouse and see it, but it's unnecessary. You could just have that as a simple tab button. That's one of the other things that I do not like about this. So with the auto aim, with the manual aiming, the mouse scroll over the top, they need to get rid of that. Third, the map. They just came out with another update. Again, they do update this game. I think they said something about it, but I haven't played it yet to see. They may have had changes in it, so keep that in mind. I probably just haven't seen it yet. The problem is the third one is map. They don't have, you have rerolls and the secret merchant around. I believe they can improvise on certain aspects of where, like, hey, we having a certain elite. Maybe it's this guy, this elite boss who has like these corrupted crows, on his shoulder and stuff, and he attacks you. So, but when you kill the elite, he kind of like frees the crows, and they're like holy again. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the crows are the birds will fly in a direction, and you can follow the birds. Like, it'll sit in one of the trees, right? And you can follow it, and if you follow it enough, it can lead you to an item. So maybe a map, and then you get the map. Then the map can show you, hey, here's where a secret merchant is at, or here's some free rerolls. It gives you incentive to do certain things. Instead of just wandering aimlessly in the map, hoping and crossing your fingers, you might find the secret merchant. It can give you kind of tasks within the game to do certain things, to go find stuff, Now, whether you want to follow, like I said, if they did it like that, like follow the bird or whatever, and the trail where he goes to follow him, that's up to you. But again, there's just some ideas I'm throwing out. But like I say, right now, as I stand, I don't They said they had an update on it. I'm not sure if they added something like that. Oh, I got the fused slime staff and the corruption orb. That is good. It is very strong. That thing can. They just nerfed that too. See, there it go right there. Boom. Like it could just really. If a boss is on top of you, he get hit with that. Oh man, it's just. You just see his life drop. It is high damaging. But yeah, they did nerf it a bit. Go ahead and upgrade that fully. Get my little Scythes build going on. And then go my portal activating. And I got the undead ally build going on again. Got my little undead running around throwing up the green AoE off the ground. Let's see what I want. No, I don't really want that. Get another necrotic orb. But yeah, those three things is basically, I think, that they can probably improvise on the game. The trees, it's a bit too damn much. Here we got a secret merchant. Yes. And usually when I find these secret merchants, if I don't have what I need, let's see what they got. The Scythes. Oh, the flame Scythes. Yeah, we're doing the Scythes build, so it's only right. And I only need 1,000, and I have more than enough. So let's get that. Ooh, here it come. Upgrade this thing. Now, the flame Scythes, it shoots out to the right side. If you see me play, well, I probably haven't dropped the video yet, but I do have a game coming out as another bullet heaven type game. And one of the characters, she shoots arrows only to the right side. It's strong as shit. When you level up, because when I got it, like, man, this shit feel awkward. Like, why only shoot it from the right side? But you can incorporate it to a play style to make you play a certain way, or a tactic, synergize with certain weapons. So yeah, that's not bad at all once you start learning how to use it. But yeah, the trees, they could organize it certain ways to make certain formations to incorporate in different play styles, or the advantage of certain characters, the builds. Too, the scroll over with the mouse, the tooltips, and you get rid of that. Just make it a tab button. And the map system, the overall showing of where items at, secret merchants, all that. Because see, once I find a secret merchant, if I don't got what I need, or if it's early in the beginning, I'll just kind of hover around him and just kill around him. So, because you'll get lost, it's huge. It just seemed like the map is huge, and you may never come across a secret merchant. He might be right by you, but you go looking for him way somewhere else and keep traveling east. You'll never get to him. He could be right by you. So you have no way. So I think they should probably add like a map item, or like these little quest things if you kill the boss or elite, and give you a map to show you where stuff is at. But yeah, just be creative with it. Oh, look at this! I got the Scythes. I done upgraded it. Yes. Upgraded that flame. Look at that, all them Scythes. See how it's just following me? Let me see if I could get it to run into it. Wham! Ooh, look at that, life just chopped down. Wow, that boy just got bust down. Let me go ahead and upgrade this obsidian Scythes, the fused flame Scythes, and the frost Scythes is what you get. Yeah, all that, and it ain't even all the way leveled up yet. So like I said, I ain't really got what I want. I mean, they don't really got. I wanted to. Let me just go. I just probably go ahead with that. Get the Holy Bible, and I'll try to evolve this into the Underworld tome, because the Bible also fuses. Because you have weapons that fuse with more than one thing. So this will fuse with the Hellfire Staff and give me the Underworld tome. And you'll see what that is. And look at all them Scythes just following me, that trail of death. Especially anything following behind me. Oh no, they just get chopped down. It's the human lawnmower. It'll start up the total. Oh, there go them things. Yeah, the Holy Bible is nothing like. It's kind of underwhelming. It ain't like Vampire Survivor. Like that's always usually a good go-to. You know, then to evolve it into the Holy Vespers. But this one, the evolved version of the Holy Bible, I think is Raziel's Tome. You take the Bible and I think the Thunder Staff, and then you get like the real good Holy Bible. That's the one you get a lot, and it spins around, and on proc it starts procking lightning. Like, this game is beautiful. It'll start shooting all the stuff out once you start hitting the enemies. So it's just not like a spinning Holy Bible thing. It procs lightning and stuff. So there's a lot of nice things, attributes to certain rank 5 weapons and fusions. Go get some. Look at how that stuff just sent all that out. It's just Chopper City. Look at them Scythes just ran through them walls of flesh, just created an opening. Oh, they go to portal. You see all that damage going up. And usually the meta in this game, I found, is if you really just want it on easy mode, you put it on the build to where you proc flames, and I think yeah, the flames on hit and the frost, and specking to where it spreads to the next enemies it hit, and then you spec into anything that is on fire. It heals you for every so much damage, and I mean, you'll literally never run out of health. Man, I'm just chopping all this up. Say, look, y'all dealing with a demon. His Varamis special racial trait. He has the ability to where he grows stronger depending on how weaker his opponents is. So when they're at got the Santa Claus Krampus, we're about to eat him up. Varamis is basically any enemy that is 50% at life. He does way more damage when they below 50%. Oh, we're gonna chop him up. All we gotta do, man, look at all this ball of bladed death just trailing behind me. If I just get him to fall into that, it's chop. Oh, here it comes. Oh my goodness. He just turned and looked, and that shit just tore his nostrils all up. Oh, he just... He ain't even have a chance. That's what I'm saying. These weapons is OP. OP. But you know, you gotta plan it right. You got to plan the synergy right and plan your builds. Know how to Fadago the system. Just a Krampus up. Try to come through there. Yeah, they get to coming now. But we got that nice synergist of necrotic orb. It'll go out while my sits on cooldown, and then vice versa. That's always a nice build. Okay, and I got the portal proc. Boy, this demon going off. Now I'm about to get the 5. I'm about to get more Scythes. Look at all that. Boy, look at that. They all just come in. And it's good when you got like speed too. If let's just say if you get some boots and you got all that trailing Scythes, you can like kind of guide it. See how this see he's about to get ate up. This werewolf about to get tore. Look at his life already. He about to jump right into it. Boom! He ran in that wall of death. Bow! Like, what the hell is this? What did I just run into? I was just trying to chase what it looked like as a human being, and what is this purple spinning shit that I just ran into? Just laid out, cold. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah, they get knocked off quick. How I like to do too is when I got the Scythes rolling around like that, I like to curve in and like kind of do a sweep. Almost kind of like I'm forming like a C or a U, and then I pull in and I just make it grab everything. Yeah. Just damage. But yeah, this is probably one of my better favored bullet heavens. I really like this one. They had one that look at all these goodies and the power gauntlet. I wanted the power gauntlet in the first one, but I couldn't get it. I had to get the lucky charm with Vlad. That's what I wanted, because you know Vlad, he specializes in crit. So I'm like, if I had got the power gauntlet, I could have raised that damage up substantially. But hell, I was already knocking them off hella quick with the fused specialty weapons. Uh-oh, there go that thing. And I forgot last time I bust this boss down so fast last time I didn't even get a chance to explain to and introduce him. But he's like some slime monster that shoots out all this stuff. And I got also the underworld tome. I forgot to say that the fuse, when you see me when I start flaming, turn into a flame, well, I'm about to eat him up again. He's easy because he's such a big hitbox. If you got something like this, just make it trail behind you. But he sprays everywhere with a bunch of acid or whatever. Normally you would need speed, but I mean, I'm good. I got a talent the way I get the orbs and I gain some good speed. Look at, ooh, 8 up. I remember when I first started out and I really didn't have nothing leveled up. I mean, he used to be running for my life from him, just trying to escape it. Now he just get done up easy. It's easy work. You get that underworld tone, that fire. Just turn into this big pillar of fire and just roast everything around you. Boom, look at all that synergy going. When one go and the other one on cooldown, the other one show up. It's like just on rotation. Like I'm just dragging these Scythes. Yeah, I want to get. Yeah. I'm gonna go with it. Look at it dragging all of this. To see how I'm kind of like curving it in, trying to grab, cup the enemies is coming around. And see, and the ones that try to trail behind you, oh yeah, they're gonna get it. They're gonna get it bad. Another weapon that does real good, like a trailing, when you can combine it with this, is the ectoplasm thingy. It shoots out little stuff and it goes out and then it comes back in like these Scythes and follow you. And when you have that combined with that, anything behind you is just obliterated. And you combine the ectoplasm stuff with the explosive gift and it makes an ectoplasm gift. And that actually is good for Vlad because he has the speed to get out of the range because it is one big gigantic bomb. See how these red rings appear? Well, when you choose the gift weapon, it has a big radius, but the problem is it hurts you too, so you need to get out of the dodge and it's gonna set off and explode and do massive amounts of damage to anything that's in that circle. The good thing is when you fuse it and evolve it, it no longer hurts you, so you can stay in there and drag all the enemies in there and it'll explode. Now one thing I wish I did do, wish it would do, is like probably give like a little heal too, because it has like that look and feel to it where you can kind of just aggro everything in that small area. It just ignite, boom, just kill everything in it. Does mass amounts of damage, and it's just actually got buffed too, so it's doing even more damage. Oh, we got an elite. Oh, look at it. He about to get 8 up. Let me swing it in there. Let me swing it. Come in there. Look at that light. Hold on, he ain't in it now, actually. Wait, hold on. We gonna get you. Boom. We gonna get you. We gonna get you. I was like, oh man. I was like, hold on, it ain't hitting you right. Oh, let me adjust the steering wheel a little bit. And just chop that boy in half. Them things. Let's see what we want. I ain't really got nothing now, so let's just go ahead and get the fire. I ain't really got nothing not confused it with. Ain't no re-rolls. So, and we got about 5 minutes left, and of course it doesn't have to be 5 minutes because we are kind of just steamrolling these elites and bosses, just killing them in no time. So we might be done. We might be getting off early from work today. Yeah. All right, go ahead, level that up, get that out the way. Mac that ranks 5, so we do all the damage. Boom. Yeah, this game nice. And by the way, if y'all interested in the quality and the certain things that I'm doing it, I'm actually local recording this on a Intel Arc A770. It is in a dual PC setup. Just in case if y'all were wondering about, if y'all been thinking about some Intel Arcs, some nice GPUs, especially now that they lowered the price for the A750. It's a pretty good bargain. Get AV1 features and, you know, a damn good encoder. And a lot of things people don't even mention, especially if you're into workstation stuff. Decoding. It can do that. 10-bit NVIDIA cards can't even do that. You know. Now, if you're doing 3D Blender type stuff, you can go for NVIDIA. You know. But other than that, like, I mean, you're on a budget. Hey, they done updated them cards. They pretty dang good value. Well, the A750 right now, but this is A770, and I'm running it on OBS, not using the Arc control panel. So looks pretty good. But yeah, let me see what we got right here. Just go ahead and upgrade this fire. Let's see. Ooh, just cleared out all them werewolves. Just give me all this night shard farming so I can upgrade these expensive ass familiars. Now these little things that you see right here in the map, you may see like these little shining fiery things on the ground, or like blue things. You run over them, they're like little totems that help you. Some shoot out fireballs, some shoot out shock waves that push the enemies back. Some is like a water shield, and one sucks up all the orbs and the gems and stuff like that. So there's a couple different ones. Yeah. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of action in this game. Definitely feel like I said, there's a difference between this and Vampire Survivors and certain of them. But like I said, I like the aspect of different characters, different racial traits. You can do different builds, and this is just one of the maps. They have another map. I'm gonna play it in another one. Oh, here it comes. The Reaper is coming. Let's see how bad we bust him down. You're gonna get gunned down quick. Just come on into this. Just follow the trail. Coming. Uh-oh, here come. You got Scythes. I got Scythes too. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Come on. Rock. Let me grab all these chests. See if I can get all my goodies before I go. Just go. Ooh, just ate that. That Razel's tome went. I mean, the underworld tome went off. Just burnt them up to a crisp. Look at that damage. Obsidian Sip. See that necrotic orb up there? Purgatory, that's the specialty. But again, this is Scarlet Tower. If you enjoyed it, go ahead, check it out on Steam, man. This is the Dub Easy, aka the Dizza. I'll see y'all again next time. All right, deuces.